Hey everybody, this is James Watson with Positiveflo. It's been a long time since I shot a video. I'm actually coming back from a networking event, and one of the slides that were inside of the networking event, I'm going to post that in the next video. But it just kind of reminded me of Positiveflo and why I first started doing Positiveflo. I've been so focused on building my business over the last year and a half that got a little train going by here. I think this is the Sunrail, which I've still never rode before, but it just kind of reminded me about Positiveflo. I've got another channel right now, My Success Manifesto, that I started a few days ago, and I just wanted to shoot a new video. So it is, we're at the beginning of February of 2020. I hope you guys are having an amazing year. You know, 2020 kind of represents clarity, so hopefully you're getting crystal clear on your goals. The next video I'm going to post is 9 questions that you can ask yourself just to see if you're in line with your goals. Are you happy with your current situation? So look out for that next video. But I also, like I said, I wanted to tell you that I do have My Success Manifesto that I just launched, and what that is basically just a case study that I'm doing on myself, and what I'm doing is every day I'm posting a new video, and that just helps with marketing and some different challenges that I'm part of. But what My Success Manifesto is I'm actually going through all these books like Stephen Covey's Highly Effective People, Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill, The Richest Man in Babylon, Secret of the Millionaire Mind, Goals by Brian Tracy, all of these books that I've gone through and I've studied over the years, and I'm specifically looking for patterns between the different books. So I've been studying and following some multi-deca millionaires, and also, just reading books from billionaires, and I've noticed, and I think it's because I'm specifically looking for it, but I've noticed a lot of patterns in between what they say and the daily routines and just their rituals in the morning time and their thought process. So I'm actually looking for these patterns, and I'm putting them inside of a success journal, and I'm going to share that with you between now and I'm doing it all the way up until December 31st, 2020. So I'm really interested to see. I'm going to take those things and I'm implementing them in my life. And I'm going to share some of the failures, the results, what worked for me, what didn't work for me. But I wanted to just take a quick moment for all of my people on a Positiveflo to say, I hope that you're finding your flow. Originally what Positiveflo was built about was just kind of like, there's so much there's a lot of negativity in the world, so I just tried to started creating a channel that kind of focused on positive mental attitudes, routines, rituals that you could do in order to just find a flow in yourself. And I'll give you an example real quick. What flow means, and there's a book that I'm going to do a review on. It may be on the other channel, so start looking out or like that page, because I think I'm going to be doing more videos on that page than on Positiveflo. But there's a book by a psychiatrist which is called Flow, and it just means you're basically you're in a state of, it's just things are, I'm trying to think of how to describe it to you, but basically, you're in flow. You're just kind of going with it. It's momentum. It feels natural. Like when I'm doing these videos, for me, I'm big on personal development. I love sales. I love marketing, but I love reading and trying to learn life hacks and different things that I can do to improve myself, both personally and on a business, on a professional level, out networking, going to events and workshops. I just feel it's like in my natural element. I just like doing it. Growing up, I didn't really have a mentor, so to speak, that had a lot of success. So I guess I just, over the years, I've kind of looked for that, and I go to books a lot, like I said, events, workshop, I invest in courses, because I'm constantly trying to grow. I believe if you're not growing, you're kind of dying, right, when you look at nature. So I'm constantly just trying to better myself as a person and become a better version of myself. So when I'm doing these videos, or if I'm reviewing a book, or I'm sharing something like that, or I'm going to a networking event, it feels very natural for me. It feels like I'm just in my flow. Now there's other things that I can do that that I just don't feel that way. I used to like buy and sell homes, and I would get in there and I would do the physical labor, and at first I enjoyed it, and it was like good and active and kind of exercising, but I didn't really feel you know, I didn't really feel like I was in the flow of things, so I was kind of agitated with it, and it really didn't feel good. So for me, I did mortgages, I did financing. So I got into that specifically because I wanted to learn about financing and I wanted to learn leverage, and I'm very thankful that I did both of those things, but it wasn't something that, you know, I would jump out of bed and kind of hop and skip to. So the more that I put myself into personal development, the more that I put myself into video and online marketing and setting up different, like I've got a consultant business that I just started, and you know, I've got a couple of customers that I'm working with on that note, and that just feels very natural for me. So not only do I love helping myself, but I also get fulfillment when I help other people, and that's originally why I started Positive Flow, right? If I can take some of the lessons that I've learned, or some of the lessons that I've received from these books or my mentors, and I can share them with you, and it helps you, I get a sense of fulfillment out of that. I get kind of like a charge out of that. So it's a very natural process for me. A matter of fact, if I'm not doing that, if I'm not doing something to and it's not because of drive of ambition, but if I notice if I'm just kind of like laying around and just kind of being a loaf, and I'm not doing something to better myself, I don't want to say I feel guilty, but I just feel like I'm not really taking good advantage of my time. So I guess in a sense I do kind of feel guilty about it, but I don't feel it feels like there's something missing. So whenever I'm trying to better myself, and when I'm studying and I'm taking these courses, because also I know the impact that it's going to have on me, my loved ones, my family, my friends, other people in the world, other people that are inside of my network. So I just feel good. I feel kind of completed in a sense. I feel like I'm kind of living my purpose, right? I feel like I'm in flow when I'm focused on growing myself and becoming a better version of myself, and then also helping others to do the same. So that's kind of how, you know, Positive Flow is like, is bringing a positive change into my life, and then also positive changes into other people's lives, and that's how it originated. And again, the book, the manifesto that I'm putting together, is kind of along that same theme. So I find myself gravitating, you know, more and more as I get older to really focusing in on that. The internet is something that I choose to use because you can, you know, it doesn't matter if you're local, if you're in my city, if you're in my state, if you're in my country, if you're in a different country, it doesn't matter. As long as you have internet access, I can have the same impact on you as I can somebody that's here in, you know, in my local area. And it's like one of the businesses that I have is kitchen remodeling. We do remodels and, you know, cabinets, countertops, help people that are looking for flooring, and link them up with contractors, and we kind of manage that project. And that's kind of limited geographically, it's limited to my area. So although I enjoy it, and I enjoy the before and afters, and I enjoy helping people take their vision and make that a reality, and get that additional storage or that space that they can have for that family, you know, that family. A lot of the kitchens are becoming kind of that family gathering point, and we're doing more and more larger islands with, you know, the bar stools, and people can wrap around it kind of like a table. So although I enjoy that, and I do get a fulfillment, and I get a satisfaction when customers are just, you know, super happy, and we took their not so hot kitchen and we made it just an amazing kitchen that in a center point for their house. I do get fulfillment out of that. I don't get the same sense of fulfillment that I do when I do something like this, like Positive Flow. Even though I may or may not monetize this, it's just a different feeling for me. It's a natural feeling that I kind of gravitate towards. And the older I get, I find myself more and more, you know, gravitating towards it. And I think that's because I'm you know thyself, right? One of the biggest, most important things that you can do is know what it is that drives you, know what it is that motivates you. So this is the first video that I've done for a really long time for Positive Flow. This is kind of my happy 2020, you know, reintroduction to it. The next video that I'm going to do is like really short, and it's just, I just left this networking event. There's like 110 of us that were there, just local professionals and entrepreneurs that get together and help each other grow their businesses. And there's kind of a slideshow that we went over for personal happiness. So look out for that next video. I'm going to post it right after this one. I hope that you are reaching your goals. I hope you're having an amazing 2020 so far. And like I said, we're just into February, so you have so much year left that you can do it. And I think right now is a great time to build your business with everything that's happening with social media, you know, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you know, Twitter. There's so many different ways that you can grow your business and you know, have a lot of success for you and your family. And you know, I hope this is going to be an amazing year for you. So again, this is James Watson with Positive Flow. I look forward to sharing some future videos with you. And go ahead and like my other page, My Success Manifesto. Look out for that YouTube channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on that than Positive Flow, but I'm definitely going to increase my activity on Positive Flow here as well. And shout out to Tams for you've really been holding it down. My wife has been doing constant posts just to kind of keep Positive Flow up and going while I've been focusing on the other business. But I'm now at a position in a time in my life where I can focus on both. So I look forward to serving you on the next video. All right, make it a great week. This is Monday, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.